Good evening. Good evening. My lords, ladies, and gentlemen, welcome to the 10th Anniversary Global Sustainability Film Awards. A few house rules before we begin. May I please request you to keep your mobile phones on silent? And if at all possible, we would be grateful if you could please wear the mask throughout the proceedings, unless health reasons permitting. We begin our proceedings by a short performance by Ramzi.
Mm. Oh, yeah. Love's a flame that calls your name, can't resist the afterglow when you feel it in your soul. But if love's a song, then they got it wrong, 'cause it's nothing like the movies. Guess they sold it to us wrong. At times, I'm holding on, asking questions. Is this where I belong? It's what makes the world go round, picks you up when you're feeling down, drives you crazy. You wanna break free, makes you wanna scream out loud when you feel you wanna turn around, but you can't replace it. It's so amazing. It can tear you up and break you down. Some you win and some you lose. You take the picture way too soon. So you close the door, but when you least expect it, there's something better waiting around the corner. If you let it, at times you're holding on, asking questions. Is this where you belong? It's what makes the world go round, picks you up when you're feeling down, drives you crazy. You wanna break free, it makes you wanna scream out loud when you feel you wanna turn around, but you can't replace it. It's so amazing. It's the reason that you don't let go. Oh, so amazing, so amazing. It's the reason that we don't let go. There's always a silver lining waiting at the end. It's what makes the world go round, picks you up when you're feeling down, drives you crazy. You wanna break free, makes you wanna scream out loud, but I'm never gonna turn around. You can't replace it. It's so amazing. Thank you.
Ramsey, ladies and gentlemen, the song is amazing, and it's available on all platforms now. Is that right?
That's correct. And YouTube and Spotify, iTunes, all that.
Fantastic. Thank you, Ramsey. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TVE Awards. Serena, you're amazing. Grace, you're amazing. And this is an amazing evening to celebrate all things that are the best in television for the environment and all of those things that matter most, which until recently we didn't really pay much attention to, but COP26 and a number of other awarenesses, bring our focus to those things that are sustainable. I, Darius, I'm delighted to be here. Welcome to BAFTA. It's a wonderful theater. We're going to see some awesome stuff tonight. It's very exciting. The blockchain world is also launching. This is really a very special night, and it's great to be here. Good night. Enjoy the show, and roll on. Thank you.
Thank you, Darius. Just to introduce myself, my name is Karma Wangdi, and I currently run the operations for Television to Environment. But without further ado, let me please welcome on stage the co-president and the host for the evening, Ms. Cheryl Campbell.
Good evening, and welcome to the 10th anniversary celebrations of the Global Sustainability Film Awards. It's a great pleasure to be here tonight, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing this year's shortlisted films. TVE had well over 90 entries from 26 countries this year, so it's been a very tough job for our judges, and we'd like to thank them all for their time. Now can I welcome to the stage the founder of the awards and one of the main sponsors, Mrs. Serena Narula. A very good evening to all of you. It's wonderful to see so many of you here, especially after COVID. We are doing something physically, actually. So it's great to celebrate 10 years of the Global Sustainability Film Awards. A lot has changed since the beginning of these awards. Environment has finally become a household topic, but discussed as a political tool for negotiating. No one believes that it can actually destroy our very existence on this planet. The only way forward is to make this a personal mission and start by making a small change in our lives. Just switch off the lights, turn the water off. I believe these small acts by each and every person will have a greater impact than anything we can do. Just as the films today will demonstrate how small changes in the way corporations work is already benefiting many households. Putting these awards together, especially during these difficult times, wasn't easy. I first of all want to thank my husband for believing in all the things that I'm doing and supporting this financially. He couldn't be here tonight because he's in India looking after my mother. I also want to thank my family, who's always very supportive of whatever I do. I especially want to thank the team in India, Boshab, Seema, Dennis, and Prateek, who have worked day and night to put this event together. Karma, Saba, Rashi, and Pallavi in London. Thanks to Vinay for all the production and editing. Thanks to all of you for supporting this event. And now I would like to introduce someone without whom all this entertainment that you're going to see tonight wasn't going to be possible. Grace Bian is the headline sponsor. She's also the vice president of the awards this year. She's been a vice president for the last 6 years, I think. Her company is Global Healthcare. She set it up. She's the founder. Blockchain World. It's Blockchain World that you'll see all the time, that she's launching it tonight, actually. So, and she's been supporting TVE for many, many years now. Grace makes things possible that are impossible. I didn't know how she put this together. Everything was last minute, but it's happening, and I hope it goes well. Grace, can you come here? I would like to invite you here. So she is the main supporter for the event tonight. Please say a few words.
First of all, I have to say, without Serena, without Mason, without the whole entire TV team, nothing can be happened. And especially in this very difficult time, the most thing we hear is that we can't do. You know, we can't go to place, we can't see people, we cannot make it happen, the time is too short, there's a rule we have to follow. We say, we can't. As long as we're careful, as long as we know what to do, as long as we can creating, it is a mission impossible, everything we can achieve. Just like TVE, in the most difficult time, we put an event like this. So we're not going to take it too long, for the next speakers. So I believe, everyone wants to see that one more, than listen to our talking. So let me pass back to Serena and pass back to the next speaker. Thank you.
And I just want to So lastly, but not the least, thank you all of you, without whose support this wouldn't have happened. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Serena and our headline sponsor. And now on to the event we're all here for, to find out this year's winners of the Global Sustainability Film Awards. Our first award category for the night is the Financing Sustainability Short Film Award, awarded to the film that best narrates how a net zero emission stage and a sustainable, resilient future can be achieved by bringing a shift in the global financial system. The finalists are
which is recalibrated to the long term. One that is transparent, so all investors can see what their money is funding. And one that takes climate, nature, and social development into account in all financial decisions.
The finance sector plays a crucial role in the fight against climate change, but it cannot do it alone. We need a coordinated response across many sectors: government, energy, technology, the legislative and regulatory environment, bringing all these together to make a meaningful impact.
The thing that gives me hope is the people rethinking how capitalism should be structured at the top table. It's huge. And if they're successful, then we will live in a much more sustainable future. If they do not succeed, then the economies will collapse and civilization itself is at risk.
This changing world, the bank has proved that it has a continuing job to do.
EBRD contributes to the green and safer world.
I hope the bank will still be here in 30 years because I think it does such an incredible special job.
We are the bank that's changed lives and are changing lives.
Happy birthday, EBRD. In 30 years you have achieved so much. You are a unique institution, a true bridge between the European Union and our neighboring countries.
30 years of age is fantastically young, and we have many years to cover. But let me celebrate with you the fantastic partnership that we've had together.
As our
a leading financial institution, Resolve Commercial Banking Corporation, or RCBC, is taking a leadership and constructive role to support the growth of sustainable finance and help reduce global warming. We believe in doing our part. In our 2020 Sustainability Bonds Impact Report, we disclosed our green and social portfolio, their environmental and social impact, and their contribution to the UN Sustainable Development Goals. These are the net proceeds from the sustainability bonds we issued. We also disclosed how the sustainability bonds support our eligible green and social assets. Our sustainable finance strategy maps out our commitment to upholding environmental and social responsibility in all aspects of our business. Our initiatives to lower our carbon footprint support our sustainable finance activities and the BSP's recognition of the critical role of the financial industry. Our initiatives also meet the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. The proceeds from our sustainability bond issuances were allocated to projects that have clear environmental and social benefits.
To announce the winner of the Financing Sustainability Short Film Award, may I welcome to the stage trustee of TV and sponsor of this category, Azad Ayub.
So much to say, so little time. So I'll have to just, on this occasion, just announce the winning film. The winning film on this occasion is Our Planet, Too Big to Fail, submitted by World Wildlife Fund, UK.
Congratulations. Can I invite WWF UK to come to the stage to receive their award? Thank you to WWF UK and Silverback Films. Thank you very much. And now for our second category, the Nature-Based Solutions Short Film Award, awarded to the film that best inspires us to adopt nature-based solutions to mitigate the twin threats of climate change and biodiversity loss. And the finalists are...
Wah, ini kan bawa plastik. Marah. Jok. Buang lagi. Nah, pancing lah, Sas. Nunang pancing. Baru megleduk ngedong. Amat plastik. Nunang bin plastik. Pasang gedong abu penaik. plastik tu ke jukung. Apa ke daot dah ke plastik anu plastik tu tambunang di daot. Yang saya nepuk anak utang-utang plastik ke pasir. Di sini nak wang mencemarkan pasir kata.
乡村的美是可以疗愈生活的创伤的。南方的春天多雨，莲潭春天的早晨，雨滴把鸟儿叫醒，风车在晨雾中静静地站着，像是在思念去年夏天的星星。对于城市来说，乡村的美，语言是难以形容的，以至于有学者说，神造的乡村，人造的城市。这个春天，越来越多的人从城市回到乡村，与雨中默默绽放的桃花相遇，披着蓑衣的隔壁爷爷，在鸟叫声中走进如画的山林。我们回来了，带着童年的欢喜，在油菜花地、山脚小道、路边石堆里、田埂草丛中，寻找遗失在记忆中的美。
Ghost gear is the most common form of plastic that we find in Greece, 20% of what currently exists. Marine plastic pollution and the climate crisis is destroying the earth, of course, but it's also affecting our societies.
Following in the steps of Odysseus, the islanders have faced a decade-long battle to make amends with their environment. This fabled island, an allegory for humanity's journey through life. Now a forewarning of what our future could hold if we carry on this same path.
If we don't do something about that, the earth is going to survive. Humanity is not going to make it.
Despite the overwhelming scale of the problem, the island is pushing for a bright future. Volunteers brought together by the team at Healthy Seas are working to restore Ithaca's marine environment to its former glory.
Announce the winner of the Nature-Based Solutions Short Film Award, may I welcome to the stage Ashvir Sangha, the founder of Lunar Academy.
Thank you, everybody. And a big thank you to the TVE team, the GSFA team, for everything they've done and for bringing us all together in person, which is fantastic after so long. Nature-Based Solutions, I'm very, very proud and pleased to be presenting this award. So much focus is on what governments can do, what technology can do, but the wondrous thing about this small blue marble planet of ours is that it has the ingredients within itself to heal and restore. And that's a wonderful thing. So the winner of the Nature-Based Solutions Prize, I shouldn't be saying it, should I? I should be letting the videos play, or do I reveal the winner? Okay, I'll go ahead and reveal the winner. The winner of Nature-Based Solutions is... Thank you. The winner is... Drum roll from the audience, please. The winning film is Voice Above Water by Turning Tides Films.
And unfortunately, Turning Tides have been unable to join us this evening, sadly. It's wonderful to see these excerpts from the films, of course, but I'm sure that, like me, you want to see the full version. Well, the good news is you can. From tomorrow, they'll be available on the TVE website and TVE YouTube pages, and we'll be sending you out links. So do please enjoy the films. Our third award for the evening is the Adaptation and Resilience Short Film Award. We're awarding it to the film that best explains how private sectors, communities, civil society and funders can safeguard people, nature and economies from the impacts of climate change and support the most vulnerable in adapting to climate change. Let's watch the finalists.
के समय पे हमने देखा कि केवल ज़रूरी ये नहीं है कि वीडियो का इस्तेमाल किया जाए बदलाव लाने के लिए, बट ये भी ज़रूरी है कि जहाँ-जहाँ से हम आवाज़ नहीं सुन पा रहे हैं लोगों की, उनकी क्या हालत है हम नहीं देख पा रहे हैं, वो बातें भी सामने आनी चाहिए। तो मार्च से लेके अभी तक हमने कोरोना के क्या अपडेट हैं, किस तरह से लोग अलग-अलग लोग जैसे गांव में बूढ़े लोग, प्रवासी मजदूर, कोई प्रेग्नेंट महिला है, वो लोग किस तरह से इससे जूझ रहे हैं, हमने कम से कम 150 से ज़्यादा वीडियो बनाए हैं। राशन के मुद्दे पे बहुत वीडियोस बने हैं, इसलिए भी बने हैं क्योंकि जब लोगों को काम नहीं मिलता है तो वो केवल सरकारी प्रणाली पे निर्भर हैं कि उन्हें राशन मिले। तो जहाँ-जहाँ पे अगर पीडीएस शॉप में जहाँ से राशन वितरण होता है, वहाँ पे अगर कोई चोरी हो रही है या फिर ठीक से नहीं मिल रहा है या कार्ड होने पे राशन नहीं मिल रहा है, या जैसे सरकार ने स्कीम निकाली थी कि आपके पास रिसीविंग भी है राशन कार्ड बनवाने का, आपको राशन मिलेगा। तो ऐसे मुद्दे पे काफ़ी वीडियोस बने और मुझे ये बताते हुए भी बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि काफ़ी इम्पैक्ट्स भी आए ऐसे मुद्दों पे।
For more than 30 years, the science has been crystal clear. How dare you continue to look away and come here saying that you're doing enough when the politics and solutions needed are still nowhere in sight?
Kenya produces an estimated 500,000 tons of plastic a year. Only about 15% is recycled. The rest remains uncollected, burned illegally, or dumped. Meanwhile, global demand for high-quality recycled plastic is on the rise, and solutions to stopping plastic pollution are in high demand. Partners from Denmark and Kenya have joined forces to tackle the plastic pollution challenge in coastal Kenya and improve the livelihoods for people living in the region. It all begins with the plastic collectors, who are usually poorly organized and experience unregulated and poor working conditions. The mission is to create a value chain for plastic where collectors are trained in sorting plastic for the highest possible quality and are connected to the newest technology and corporate buyers. They will also receive help to organize in order to improve their income opportunities, skills, and working conditions. Expected results are 800 new and decent jobs across the plastic recycling value chain in Kenya, At least 5,000 tons of plastic per year collected and sold to recycling companies, which roughly equals the weight of 1,000 elephants.
To announce the winner of the Adaptation and Resilient Short Film Award, may I welcome to the stage Andrew Griffiths, our jury member.
Hello, everyone. Are we feeling inspired? Yes, that's what we like to hear. It was a real privilege, judging this category, particularly during a year where the filmmakers themselves had to show so much resilience and adapt to a very difficult and challenging environment. I judged it from the back of an electric bus, travelling all over the UK for 3.5 months in the build-up to COP26, and I was left very inspired by many of the solutions that we saw. So, it is with great pleasure that I reveal the winning film is Fixing India, How Community Media Like Video Volunteers Changed During COVID-19. So for video volunteers.
On behalf of the video volunteers, a big thank you to TVE and the jury of the Global Sustainability Film Awards for recognizing our work. We gladly accept this award as a recognition of community-led media. This award once again affirms our belief that the voices and experiences of communities at the margins are crucial for creating a sustainable and equitable society. Thank you so much for this award.
It was an extremely tough decision for the jury to finalise a winner in this category, and therefore I would like to invite to the stage the runner-up, Carl Eneroth from SSI Labs, Sweden, for his film Day Zero, Exploring Solutions Before System Collapse.
Thank you.
The next award is the Energy Transitions Short Film Award, awarded to the film that best highlights the transition to and benefits of clean power.
NORCAP energy expert Mark Hankins has assisted the Norwegian Refugee Council offices in South Sudan in becoming less dependent on fossil fuels. With his advice and expertise, the regional office in Mankion has become fully solar-powered.
Using the fuel generated, the emission of carbon gas is definitely affecting our environment. Besides that, there was a noise always, that sometimes is disturbing to the community and surroundings of the office.
Solar energy has a much lower level of maintenance. They have far fewer moving parts, so they break far less often. They need far less time with technicians. Combined with batteries, as we do, you can run them 24 hours, so people have in those offices for the first time 24 hours of electricity.
NORCAP also supports coordination on a global level, with expertise to the Global Plan of Action on sustainable energy solutions in displacement settings.
As we were looking at our journey, we had an amazing company and a brand that is growing globally. And for us, meeting the UN science-based goals of an absolute reduction of our greenhouse gas emissions were becoming harder and harder to impossible to meet. So we had to find a new solution.
One way we could do that is by purchasing renewable energy and encouraging the growth of that. That can help offset some of the energy we're purchasing in Lynchburg while we continue our efficiency efforts. Because the more that we can encourage it and hopefully have others follow, it makes more of that available down the road to all of us.
The East Fork project allowed us to offset over 90% of our greenhouse gas emissions, which is a significant milestone in our journey, but it's just one step.
In Banja Luka, in Bosnia-Herzegovina, residents can already feel the difference that becoming an EBRD green city makes.
Izbjegavam da trčim po gradu, barem ranije je to bio slučaj jer je mnogo auta, mnogo je vazduh zagađen. Sad se osjeti malo poboljšanja po pitanju toga, lakše se trči.
Wood chips, sustainably sourced from the local area, are being used to power the city's district heating plant.
Banja Luka je trošila negdje preko 20.000 tona mazuta, a prelaskom na ovaj sistem dobili smo jedan čist grad, zeleni grad, u kojem koristimo isključivo obnovljive izvore energije i imamo stabilno i kvalitetno grijanje.
The city is now looking at making the system even more efficient, using thermal drone images to map and reduce heat loss. Across regions, EBRD Green Cities is creating a more sustainable future.
To announce the winner of the Energy Transition Short Film Award, may I welcome to the stage Grace Bian, the chair of the Global Healthcare Group, and her colleague, Dr. South.
As we all know, energy become a very important subject. Since 2014, I have been sitting on the government board to invent the world first EV charging, intelligent street light, and smart intelligent bus, and launched in 2014 Canton Fair. We have been always looking for the next best generations. So it's so good to see some of the next evolution technology being showing today. So let's announce the winner. Do you want to?
And the winner is NorCap Energy, a commitment to the communities, submitted by Paranot Films.
Can we invite? Now, unfortunately, NorCap are unable to be with us this evening. Are you going to have some photos? No? The jury have asked me to make a special mention, though, of the Brown Foreman Group, which also the jury wished to receive a special mention this evening. Our fifth award for the night is the Clean Transport Short Film Award, awarded to the film that best narrates the benefits of shifting to zero-emission vehicles and curbing air pollution. Let's have a look at the shortlisted films.
Carbon engineering, we are commercializing direct air capture technology that captures carbon dioxide directly from the atmosphere. Once captured, the carbon dioxide can then be stored safely and permanently back underground where it came from, or Through carbon engineering's air-to-fuels process, we can combine it with clean hydrogen to create a synthetic crude, which can then be refined into drop-in compatible fuels like sustainable aviation fuel. Our proven technology can significantly contribute to these pathways to reduce aviation sector emissions. This can either be directly as a core component of SAF and permanent carbon removal, or indirectly by helping to scale the clean hydrogen ecosystem by providing initial offtake demand. Our solution is fully scalable, cost competitive, and, importantly, near carbon neutral when measured against the most rigorous life cycle assessment standard.
This is the first public truck charging station in the U.S. Everybody's going electric. It's not just cars, right? So trucks are coming.
We're talking about zero emission trucking, one of the most difficult things to electrify, and it'll be pure zero emission and fueled in this type of a facility. So you're standing right in the middle of the epicenter. That will be a wave that would go out across the trucking industry.
It's literally a sketch on a napkin of what a public charging site for trucks might look like. We can see the demand curves, we can see the vehicle charging curves, we can understand the impact of the grid. We'll be able to experiment with different ways that we can mitigate the impact of the grid and potentially even put vehicle to grid in place and bring power back in off the vehicles.
We wanted to have the opportunity to be able to swap out the latest technology on the fly. It gives us a lot of different opportunities to offer the best products for our customers.
I'm Oliver. And I'm Dimitro. We invented the switch kit for people that love their bikes. Like our friend, Tom.
Tom loves his bike. I mean, he really loves his bike. A bit too much. But he wishes they spent more time together on the road. So we gave Tom a switch kit. And now, they go everywhere together.
In 2017, our original kit raised over $500,000 on Indiegogo. Since then, we've delivered to over 30 countries, and now over 3,000 people have ridden over 1 million miles on their switch kits.
Now we're back with a new and improved switch kit. Smaller and lighter than ever before. Here's how it works.
As you cycle, the pedal sensor detects your cadence and sends the signal to the power pack. The control system calculates the optimum power required and delivers it to the motor in the front wheel, giving you all the extra power you need.
To announce the winner of the Clean Transport Short Film Award, may I welcome to the stage long-standing supporter of TV, film producer Mark Foligno.
Good evening, everyone. So the winning film for the very successful Switch Your Bicycle electric, the world's smallest and lightest e-bike conversion. Yeah, no worries.
Congratulations. Can I invite Switch to come to the stage to receive their award, please? And now let's take a moment's break from the awards to enjoy a performance as part of the 10th anniversary celebrations by Nandita Shankar Das, who is one of TV's youth ambassadors, Sunna Khan and Tommy Kosler. Thank you.
Stretch the animal's spine gently, gently to the ground. You are spring, fascia and bone. There is a joint that holds the arm in its socket. Unplug your sockets. Undress your mouth, your tongue. Peel off your daily thoughts. Drop your tools. Become autumn. Become winter. Stretch your tired wings in salutation to the muscle, to the bone, to the dandelion root. Roll in the wounded earth between the crooked nerves. Unravel yourself. The first sword cuts you loose from the borders of right angles, breaks you out of corners, out of rooms. You become fetally new. While the crow's patrol sounds the coming of a second sword, the machine with its clattering teeth, the machine overhead has a ratchet cough, bellows smoke, buzzes in your brain. The spear that cuts the ground, cuts the skin from your scalp. Beaten animal, brittle bones, your legs weak. Your legs weak from balancing this body with the machines. Its insistence for more, for more, for more. Metal teeth, repeat. Sing to the silence. There is a prostration that the swan makes, that the heron knows. It starts in the neck. Everything follows the spine, divine and stretching. Everything follows the spine, the elephant swing, the bird wing. Your body is not just a body. Your body is a mass of sensation, alive and open, calling, come, come, come. A finger on the lips dissolves. The earth says, lie down. Give over your water. The rains come. The rains come deep and long and quenching. The rains come as the season of heat retreats. Lament on your knees, head pouring. Ask your mother for a kiss, for a whisper. One day, you will pick a yellow flower, hold it between your teeth. You will lie on your back watching clouds pass, remembering nothing. Come to love again, the vast blue, a dandelion smile, the clouds content in their cloudiness, you content in your smallest gesture. There is a flower in your mouth. It is asking you to bloom. Grow tall, grow tall, grow tall towards the sky. Grow out, grow out, grow out. Now steady your roots. Step lightly amongst all things. Everything that touches you, you touch.
Thank you so much. Wasn't that wonderful? We now move on to the 6th award of the night, the Transforming Society Short Film Award, awarded to a film that highlights initiatives transforming society and lifestyles for a sustainable future. Let's have a look at the shortlisted films.
Sydney Harbour is the largest natural harbour in the world and the largest urban catchment in Australia. So if you're that drop of water and you fall from the sky and you land in Manly, you land in Rose Bay, and you start trickling down to the harbour, what's going to happen? I mean, you could pick up microplastics, you could pick up nutrients, you could pick up pesticides, and all those things eventually make their way into the harbour. So if you had a little bit of nutrients, say nitrogen or phosphates, or a little bit of pesticides, that then accumulates over time. So we end up with these hot spots of really bad areas. And things like microplastics are an example of that, because they might all be coming out of one area, and any individual bit isn't a concern. But it's that accumulation over time of each bit adding more and more as it comes in that creates the threat to whatever it is that we value. So do we value the swimming and the fishing? Do we value boating? Or do we value just being able to go down and enjoy the waterway? And those are the things that the Marine Estate Management Strategy has looked at. And so now what we realize is if we want to leave a better legacy for the future, if we want to say that it's still not good enough, we're a little bit better than we were before, we need to collaborate.
Imagine for a moment that you live in the ocean. This is your ordinary day. Around 8 million tons of our plastic waste enter the oceans each year. But what if you could help solve that with just a few minor changes? Together, we can. Recycle your plastic waste, shop with reusable bags, drink from refillable water bottles. Reduce how much plastic packaging you use. And don't be a drag. Refuse to smoke. Cigarette butts are made from plastic.
Ghost gear is destroying the Earth, of course, but it's also affecting our societies.
There has been an environmental catastrophe. We talked to the locals and we realized that they need help. None of us could do it alone.
It's unbelievable that you can just abandon a fish farm like that.
When I dived, they saw the seafloor is dead.
Now we started, it has to go. I don't want to leave anything behind.
To announce the winner of the Transforming Society Short Film Award, may I welcome to the stage May Sim Lai, Chairperson for TVE.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you are enjoying the awards ceremony and the entertainment. TVE is about using the power of film to bring about action that is going to end up with a greener, fairer, and safer world for all of us. So I'm delighted to be presenting the award to the winner of the Transforming Society Award. So the winning film is Stop the Ocean Pollution, submitted by Plastics Oceans International.
Congratulations to the winners. Unfortunately, the team could not be present, but they have sent us a message.
Hi, everybody. Greetings from across the pond in Detroit. I'm Todd Hardin. I'm the executive producer and co-writer of STOP, which is short for Stop the Ocean Pollution. I'm also the chief operating officer of Plastic Oceans International. And from our entire team, I humbly and very gratefully accept the award within the Transforming Society category. We're very grateful for it. And I also have to say we accept it on behalf of really the creative force behind our little film, Daria Kastcheva, She's based out of Prague. She's an amazing animator and filmmaker. We thank her for her work on the project, and we thank all of you that made it possible for us to take the win here. Thank you so much. Good night.
Our seventh award for the night is the Young Filmmaker Award, awarded to a film about a sustainability issue by a filmmaker under the age of 35, with a focus on films that bring to light underrepresented voices or issues. Let's have a look at the shortlisted films.
If the temperature continues moving up, eventually most of the farmers won't succeed.
If this keeps happening, I will not be able to have a cup of coffee a day.
Hii hali inasumbua.
Esto es un problema, afecta las hojas y afecta los granos.
People may suffer, so something needs to be done.
Sasa pale tunaweka migomba hii inafunika mti ambao hauwezi kupata jua lile la moja kwa moja.
Coffee, forest, food, community.
It all go together.
Agriculture should follow the rules of the natural context.
Santa Anita is the first carbon-neutral farm in the world.
We are empowering women to deal with climate change.
I'm very positive that we are going to make a change.
Wir haben einen Vereinsabend gehabt und der hat gesagt, ich verstehe überhaupt nicht, warum man da nur 20 oder 30 Mal im Jahr 20 oder 30 Fischtage hat. Ich habe ihn dann gefragt, wie oft gehst du fischen? Er sagt, naja, 150 Tage mache ich schon im Jahr. Ja. Und dann habe ich ihm sagen müssen, ich glaube, das leisten unsere Gewässer nicht mehr. Das ist nicht drinnen. Ja. Es sei denn, man will aus einem Esel ein Rennpferd machen, ja, mit viel investieren, mit dem Fischtransporter jedes Jahr. Und wenn es einem wurscht ist, wie das Gewässer in 10 Jahren beieinander ist, dann kann man das machen. Man muss lästig sein, aber man muss konstruktiv mit den Behörden umgehen. Ja? Und die Dinge richtig anstoßen. Und es sind oft schon die Lokalen, die Zugänge haben zu den Grundeigentümern, ja? Oder zu den Kraftwerksbetreibern, ja? Weil der kennt den und so weiter. Ich glaube, das ist schon ein Punkt, wo es nicht unbedingt einen Uni-Abschluss braucht. Und gerade die Einbindung in der lokalen Bevölkerung ist was man jedenfalls von den Fischern schätzen muss.
To announce the winner of the Young Filmmaker Award, I'd like to introduce you to Kazumu Shimizu, who has represented TV at COP26 and is a student at Edinburgh University. Kazuma, can you come up?
Thank you for your introduction, and thank you very much for inviting me tonight. I feel so honored to be standing here on this stage tonight. Also, I'm so grateful that TV gave me an opportunity to participate in COP26 in Glasgow last month. One of the things what I felt is important by attending the COP26 is the power of young people, especially at the local level. I believe that that is what drives the drastic change in society to move forward to a truly sustainable future. Therefore, I am very much excited to announce the winner of this award. The winner goes to It's Been Too Hot by Hedvika Michinova. Congratulations.
Can I invite Hedvika to come to the stage, please? The next award for the night takes us to AI. The AI and Digital Innovation Short Film Award was an initiative of the award's Vice President Grace Bian 4 years ago. The award recognizes the role artificial intelligence and digital innovation have in meeting the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Let's have a look at the shortlisted films.
मैं क्लास 8th में पढ़ता हूँ। जो हमने ये दो चीज़ें बनाई हैं ये मेरे असल में मेरे भाई ने बनाई हैं, तो मैं इसकी हेल्प करता हूँ इन चीज़ों में बनाने में, मैं इसकी हेल्प करता हूँ थोड़ी बहुत। तो मैं एक्सपेरिमेंट करता ही रहता हूँ, तो भाई ने बोला चलो ऐसा करते हैं, मैंने बोला चल ठीक है करते हैं। जो ये शूज़ है इसका जो हमने नीचे वाला सोल है उसको दूसरे किसी जूते में भी फिक्स कर सकते हैं, तो ईजिली वो चार्ज हो पाएगा।
मेरा एक और प्लान है जिसपे मैं 9-10 सालों से काम कर रहा हूँ। मैं एनर्जी सोर्स नया देने वाला हूँ लोगों को, जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स है वो तमाम हल हो जाएंगी। होप कि वो जल्दी लगभग 1-2-3 मंथ्स में आएगा मार्केट में, तो मुझे उम्मीद है वो जल्दी कंप्लीट होगा।
और जो ये दो कॉन्सेप्ट्स आपने बनाए हैं इसको कितना टाइम लगा?
मेरे को इसको बनाने में लगभग 20 दिन लगे, तो मैंने ये 20 दिन में कंप्लीट किया ये दोनों प्रोजेक्ट।
कितना चलना पड़ेगा और ये कितना चार्ज होगा?
जो पावर बैंक है वो है 5000 mAh, तो आपको चलना पड़ेगा 1 या 2 घंटे आपको चलना पड़ेगा, तो वो फुल चार्ज हो पाएगा वो पावर बैंक आप। हर किसी कांगड़ी से होगा जिसमें जो हीट देगी ना, जो कांगड़ी हीट देगी उससे हर किसी कांगड़ी से वो हम जो ये है ना बल्ब उसको ग्लो कर सकते हैं।
Crypto chaplains are NFTs. What are NFTs? NFTs are non-fungible tokens. It can be used for art, it can be used for real estate, it can be used as an invitation. But what I aim to use my NFTs for is to do good and help with the future of our planet. I decided to create Crypto Chaplains as a way of mixing art and charity together. There's nothing that I find more motivating than to be able to create beautiful images with meaning and to be able to give back to the causes that I love. My NFTs consist of images of Kira the Hero. Kira the Hero is from the future, and in the future, unfortunately, planet Earth is not doing very well. So she has to come back in time and she has to set things straight. And the things that she needs to set straight in order for the future of the Earth to survive are exactly hand in hand with the UN agenda. Through these images that we are creating, we are giving back to many different charities.
It's about using today's technology to solve yesterday's problems for a better tomorrow. And it comes down to blockchain and to a new marketplace for electricity trading and consumption balancing. We think we found the way. And we call it BitWatt. Find out more on bitwatt.com.
Hi there, I am Eva. I am your new home assistant. I am sure we will get along great. As time goes on, I will keep track of all your transactions. You can refer to me, your preferred BitWatt wallet, for further information. Most people do not really explore those options, but you really should. You should also explore your options when it comes to energy roaming, now that you are in the ecosystem. First payment issued. I charged your card for you. All right now, I will be at the supermarket. Please let me know if you require anything other than the shopping list your spouse left for you on the refrigerator. Yes, I am friends with your refrigerator now.
To announce the winner of the AI and Digital Innovation Short Film Award, I'd like to call upon the Vice President of the awards, Grace Bian.
4 years ago, me and my good friend and our founder and trustee, Serena, we're together in the Cannes Film Festival. We've been founding the AI Innovation Award. By that time, the reason why we founded the award is we wanted creating an award specifically for AI, also for the blockchain. But for some reason, during that time, nobody really believed in the blockchain technology. Even Bitcoin is also, nobody believed it. Not even mentioned today as an NFT. One of my problems in my life is I always too early. When I setting up the mobile hospital in 2014, when I took into the House of Commons and House of Law, a lot of MP told me, Grace, we don't need a mobile hospital because we got the NHS. Look at what happened, during COVID. And now, we got Zoom Doctor, we got, Babylon. But the most important things, like in technology, we have to become a visionary. And we have to take a risk, and we have to believe. If we are not fast enough, we can never make it there. So now, let's look at the winner. The life value of energy, submitted by Witty, Singapore. Let's welcome the winner to the stage.
The next award is the Documentary Impact Award. This category looks at documentaries that have had the most impact in helping build a more sustainable future for people and the planet. Let's have a look at the shortlisted films.
The big question looms. If development is the goal, why destroy Nepal's most valuable assets?
Most tourists, they come to Nepal for its scenic beauty, for trekking, for its mountains, for its jungles, for its wildlife. But if you are actually making an international airport of a big magnitude to bring in tourists, but actually completely destroying the only reason why the tourists come in, it also makes no sense at all.
The quest for big money is now in conflict with Nepal's unmatched natural heritage. More so, it threatens one of the basic fundamental rights of citizens, the right to healthy environment.
And biggest impact is in the climate change, particularly in the water.
lakini nina mwezi tita miezi ta memana suita wa climate change we kwatha yola wagwatiala nongina withie wikite sai vandu wazi ngisa kugwa kuna atialila nengutia miti ya nondo muna na no mujira ne beba ngona umwe baluka
going for my family's future. This is my chance to share my story. The story that I have is an alarm to everybody.
They have polluted our atmosphere for 200 years, and their wealth is based upon our poverty.
What are the qualities of a good farmer?
What the world looks like is going to depend on what we do in the next few years. Everything's up for grabs now.
The really wonderful thing that happened to me when I was in space was this feeling of belonging to the entire universe.
We have been gifted with this extraordinarily magnificent planet that gift takes a lifetime to understand. And even then, we're in the face of mystery.
May I please invite Alistair Clark, long-standing trustee of TVE, to come and announce the winner for us. Maysim, I wonder if I could ask you very last minute to step in, please. Thank you very much indeed. Alistair is here. Wonderful. Lovely to see you, Alistair.
It's a long journey from up there.
Yes, sorry, I'm sorry.
So the category for documentary impact, I shall do this very quickly. The winning film, Thank You for the Rain, submitted by Banyak Films.
Can I just move you over 1 minute? Can I just move in? So congratulations, Banyak Films could not attend the awards, but here's a message from them.
Thank you for this award. It's a great pleasure to receive the Impact Award. Thank You for the Rain was a long project. Like all these films, they take a very long time to make, and the team put a huge amount of work into it, and so we're really pleased to receive this award. I think it's important to thank ZDF Arte. They were one of the early. They came in early with funding for the film. And it's so important to have people, partners like that believe in these projects early on, because without which none of this would have happened. So thank you to them. Casilu, Christina, and our work with the Impact team, our work continues, of course, and please do get involved.
And now to our next award for the night, the Founders Award for Sustainability on the Big Screen. First launched by our awards founder, Mrs. Nurula, during the Cannes Film Festival 4 years ago. This award goes each year to a film nominated by the jury. It recognises filmmakers who are using the power of feature-length films to engage audiences with key issues within the UN Sustainable Development Goals, both social and environmental. To talk more about the award and to present the film, I'd like to call upon Elsa Maria Pop, the sponsor for this category, to please join us on stage.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I want to thank you for the privilege to be with you tonight and to present the winner of this category. The reality of the last few years has demonstrated how important it is to have such movies as this one made. Films that tackle current issues like diversity and race relations in order to create awareness and to remind us to continue the debate on race relations. Unfortunately, there is still so much to be done in this area. I am introducing the winner of the night of this category, hoping it will set an example in the industry. The winning film is Passing, written and directed by Rebecca Hall. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Our choice this year is Rebecca Hall's brilliant Passing. Great art and great cinema causes its audience to re-examine the world and conventional understandings. until those things examined are understood differently. And this is what happens when you experience passing. And I say experience because it's more accurate to say about the film than merely watching. The engagement is intellectual, emotional, and most of all, visceral, because it's a thriller of sorts that makes use of good cinematic devices, like the sumptuous cinematography in the service of important ideas. But the film doesn't lecture, it transmognifies. It's about race and racism, but also selfhood, courage, and understanding. A nuanced and subtle masterpiece, Passing.
Pardon me, I don't mean to stare, but I think I know you.
Claire?
I'm trying to find out the history of the blonde you've brought along.
She's a girl from Chicago I used to know.
Princess from Chicago.
Things aren't always what they seem.
I'll be damned. Lots of people pass all the time.
It's easy for a Negro to pass for white. I'm not sure it'd be so simple for a white person to pass for color.
So you haven't ever thought to?
What?
You ever thought of passing?
No, why should I? I have everything I've ever wanted.
This is my husband, John Bellew.
Does he?
No?
But you dislike Negroes, Mr. Bellew.
No, not at all. I hate them.
Isn't she extraordinarily beautiful?
I suppose.
Your life is perfect.
Have you ever thought of what you'd do if John found out?
I do what I want more than anything right now. I come up here to live. With you.
You think they'd be satisfied being white?
Who's satisfied being anything?
We're all of us passing for something or other. Aren't we?
And now we have a message from the winner.
Hello, I'm Daniel Batzek, Director of Film 4. I'm very sorry not to be there in person, but I'm honoured to be accepting this Founders Award on behalf of Passing. Film 4 have a commitment to sustainable filmmaking and encourage all our productions to sign up to the industry Albert standard. Passing is a beautiful film with an exceptionally powerful story to tell, and we at Film 4 have been so privileged to be a part of the creative process that drove the film. It's been a real labour of love for director Rebecca Hall, and the performances of both Tessa Thompson and Ruth Negga are nothing short of heartbreaking. This is an important film for our times, and its message speaks to the themes of your organisation, inspiring audiences to engage with powerful and effective storytelling. Thank you very much indeed.
It's been a pleasure being your host for the Global Sustainability Film Awards. I'm handing you over now to our MC Karma for some special celebrations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cheryl. Thank you very much for bearing with us. We will not take very much more time of your time. We have a surprise for you tonight, and please bear with us for a few more minutes. But before that, we would like to announce one more award for the night. As we all have faced innumerable changes in our lives for the past few years, our headline sponsor has decided that we should honor a film which looks at inspiring courage and integrity in all of us. Let's watch a quick clip of the film.
puxando pra fundo. Tudo atrapalhou, torceu pra Paulo Rossi. Vai fazer, é folga, gol!
In Avellino Perugia, match inclinato, Rossi segnò 2 gol.
Quando tutti chiedevano la mia testa.
Sapevamo di che forza era Paolo Rossi.
Attenzione, folga, gol! Outra vez Paolo Rossi!
Gentile, è finito! Campioni del mondo! Campioni del mondo! Campioni del mondo! L'Italia ha vinto la finale battendo la Germania.
Una delle mie gioie più grandi da quando sono Presidente della Repubblica.
You can't win against a team which is stronger.
Mas você tem que ter paixão, você tem que ter amor. 11 amici che giocano contro 11 amici. Questa è stata la base della nostra vita.
May I please invite Grace Bian, our Vice President, and Mr. Fred Morgi from Forbes Italy, and to please come on stage and present the Kindness Award to the producer of the film, Mr. Ivo Romagnoli.
Today we have very special guests here. We actually have two very special guests here. Fab from Forbes, Italy, specially flying tonight just for this, and he have to fly out tomorrow, very early morning. And thank you to Avio, also flying from Italy tonight, and also flying from tomorrow morning during the COVID time. Okay, right.
Indeed, we hope coming back.
We hope.
Indeed, we hope.
Do you want to give him a few words? Yeah.
To whom?
No, I want him to. Do you want to give me a few
Okay,
words just
see.
before?
Thank you everybody to invite me here. Thanks to Grace to invite me here. I am the publisher of Forbes Italy, and just these months we make the list of the 100 Italian company more strong in sustainability, that they made more effort to be sustainable. And I think that was the right occasion to be here with you with this prize, because it's the target that all of you have. Thanks.
You want to say a few words?
I wanted to say thank you to everyone for this opportunity, and I want to say thank you for this award to the Parada Foundation, who is a foundation in Bucharest who help kids who live in the underground to restart a new life in the society. And I'm really moved to receive this one right today, because in 3 days there will be the first anniversary of the death of one of the best human being and athlete I have ever met all around the world. So this award is for you, Paolo Rossi. Thank you. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you very much. And now for our final presentation for the evening. I've been mentioning surprise for quite a bit the whole evening, but we have a very special presentation this evening. We have Jay Adam, who's a couture designer from Paris, and he will be presenting a fashion presentation here, along with some pop music and opera combined. So please enjoy the show for the next 5-10 minutes. Thank you.
l'oiseau rhinocéros le pèle, c'est lui qu'on va de les fusils. Et Sylvana Campa le pèle, des le de rat de l'amour. L'amour, 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 l'amour est ton de le bohème. Il a jamais connu des lois. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Si je t'aime, prends garde à toi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Mais si je t'aime, prends garde à toi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Mais si je t'aime, prends garde à toi.
Libiamo negli lieti calici che la bellezza infiora e la fuggevol ora s'inebria voluta. Libiam dolci fremiti che suscita l'amore, poiché quegli occhi ancora è il mio destin così. Libiamo, amore, amor fra i calici più caldi baci avrà.
Tra voi saprò dividere il tempo giocondo. Tutto è follia, follia del mondo, ciò che non ne piange. Godiamo voce rapido il godo dell'amore e fuori nasce godiam che in vita, che vedo la coda alla condor.
Godiamo la tazza e il candy con la nota bella e il riso. In questo paradiso ne scopra il nuovo di scopra il di scopra il di Votre toast, je peux vous la rendre, signor, car avec les soldats, oui, les spectateurs peuvent s'entendre. Pour plaisir, ils ont les combats. Le cirque est plein, c'est jour de fête. Le cirque est plein du haut en bas. Oui, les spectateurs pèvent sa tête, sans appel, on t'a grand fracas. Apostrophe, crie c'est ta page, poussée jusqu'à la fureur. C'est la fête du courage, c'est la fête gens de cœur. Allons, regarde, allons, allons, toréador, regarde, toréador, et songe bien, oui, songe à combattant, il noie te regarde, et que l'amour t'attend, toréador. L'amour t'attend. Toréador, regarde, toréador, et songe bien, oui, songe à combattant, il te regarde, et que l'amour t'attend, toréador, l'amour t'attend.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that day. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. When you're out there without a care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't that I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. 'Cause I think I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. Possibly. And I hope you're having the time of your life. But you better think twice. That's my only advice. Who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. You've lost control. 'Cause I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Possibly.
Largo factotum della città, largo. La 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 la. Presto bottega che l'alba già presto. La 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 la. Che bel vivere, che bel piacere, che bel piacere. Che era un barbier di qualità, di qualità, di qualità. A bravo Figaro, bravo bravissimo, a bravo Figaro, bravo bravissimo, a bravo Figaro, bravo bravissimo, a bravo Figaro, la 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 la.
Sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came, and that voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And do I dream again? For now I find
Sing once again with me a strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. And though you turn from me to glance behind, the phantom of the opera is there inside your mind.
Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear.
It's me they hear. Your spirit and my voice in one combined. The phantom of the opera is there inside your mind. In all your fantasies, you always knew that man and mystery,
they're both in you.
And in this labyrinth, where night is blind, the phantom of the opera is there inside your mind.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and snickles with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bees sting, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Buy me diamonds and rubies and crazy ball Bentleys, Gucci dresses and top compresses. Why me and dime me those fancy things? Those are a few of my favorite things. What I need is a gentleman who does the best he can, who's there to hold my hand, who truly understands. Of course I want diamonds and expensive things. A girl's gotta have a favorite thing.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Buy me diamonds and rubies and crazy ball Bentleys, Gucci dresses and top compresses. Why me and dime me those fancy things? Those are a few of our favorite things.
Buy NFTs.
Buy me diamonds and rubies rubies and crazy bump Bentleys, Gucci dresses and top compresses. Why me and dime me mean those expensive things. Those are a few of our favorite things. Buy me diamonds and rubies and crazy bump Bentleys, Gucci dresses and top compresses. Why me and dime me mean those expensive things. Those are a few of our favorite things.
May I please invite Grace Beard and Mark Foligno on the stage, please? Thank you.
Do you enjoy the show? Shall we have some more fun? Mark, let's speak.
This is the speech. Welcome, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I enjoyed the show. But tonight I wanted to just open the conversation about blockchain world. It's basically something that Grace has held very close to her heart for a long time, and now it's coming to fruition because of her passion, because of her drive, and it's an exciting time. What we're trying to do is sort of expand into the world, which is something that we all know is happening, the metaverse, and we've got companies such as Microsoft, Facebook, Google, all of the major companies, Amazon, they're all going into this world of, where we're going to be sitting. Now, we may not all be there because some of us like the real world as much as the metaverse, but we have to accept that the metaverse is coming, and we're creating a show, something that's going to open the world to the new sort of technologies of blockchain around all of the new coins, all of the new museums that are going to be online, all of the new examples of entertainment which are going to be enjoyed in this new world. And what Grace has done is brought together a group of very creative people to put a show together which is going to be made and launched in a channel that she's going to be working on alongside me and some other great creatives. Do you want to show the presentation?
Shall we do one thing? Because the BAFTA has been, re-innovate the whole entire, stage. So there's some very creative technology has been going around. Thank you to my production team and technology team. If we want you, just put the hands up a little bit. Yeah, put the hands up. So what we need to do is the Christmas is about to come in, okay? If you just follow me, do a little bit, shaking the hand. Yes, yes, very good. Yes. Very good. Jingle bell. Take it.
Are you ready? The digital age has taken the world by storm. With the cryptocurrency and the NFT boom, we've become lost in translation. Some people want to build a life in the virtual world, while others don't. Are you an innovative leader? Are you a top visionary who can lift others up? Who can solve problems with groundbreaking precision? Are you a problem solver who can make the best of every situation? Are you fast enough? Are you brave enough? Can you make it happen? As the world evolves, we must evolve with it, so we can connect with digital life to the real world. The world's first reality blockchain TV show, gathering various billionaires from different countries, 100 financial institutions, including banking, family offices, hedge funds, and high net worth individuals, all make up the top-tier investment pool. Only 6 contestants per episode can enter, with a golden ticket, referencing from credible financial institutions, crypto royals, and worldwide blockchain organizations, with groundbreaking business models, sustainable ecosystems, in line with the UN's 17 development goals, and having a track record of more than 6 to 12 months will determine the contestants, allowing international broadcasting. Your successful case study will be broadcasting in more than 100 countries with an audience of 1.5 billion. Enter the world of blockchain. Join us.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our formal ceremony, and we thank you for your most generous presence. To the guests who are joining us for dinner, please head downstairs to the David Loom room, where our team will guide you to your tables. To the guests who have joined us for the awards presentation, we thank you for your most generous presence, and we bid you a good night and safe journey back home.
Weather patterns become unpredictable. Sea levels rise, forcing coastal villagers from their farmlands and into crowded inner cities.
In the heart of Africa, there are 4 million people who are there and who need help. The doctors see their patient dying because they don't have something just to save their lives.
250 elephants that were killed for their ivory for that one shipment.
We don't yet know really how long it will take plastics to degrade in the environment.
We have now entered a whole new geological epoch.
There's clearly no dispute that climate change is happening, and there's no better indicator to illustrate this than glaciers.
Or the legal system is actually engaged in justifying all these human rights violations.
Refugee camps were destroyed and whole families wiped out.